Hello and thank you for tuning in to part 2 of this 3-part series on Iberia and Iberia Express. In this video today, we'll fly from Madrid to Santander and straight back on their Airbus A319. I bought these tickets because Iberia gave me an extra 9,000 avios on top of each booking. During our taxi to the runway, I got to see one of the first delivered Airbus A320neo aircraft that Iberia just received 3 months ago. This A319, however, was delivered over 3 years ago. What I didn't know is that the plane had actually flown for Air France for 16 years prior to delivery to Iberia. The emergency exit seats have remarkable legroom. Regular seats, not so much. Keep watching until the end, where I will also fly the return flight back to Madrid, so you can compare both seats. And thanks to Alex Flights for pointing out last week that this aircraft is equipped with the newer slim seats interior. It was an amazing day for flying, and though I'm generally not a morning person, the sunrise did make up a lot. As mentioned last week, drinks and food are not free on Iberia short-haul flights. On a short flight like this one, crew doesn't even ride their carts through the aisle, but instead waves the menu around, taking orders which they will bring later on. Being so early in the morning, I decided to have a coffee. I don't think this is how you usually get your coffee in coach, but rather business class. I mean, it did come with biscuits. After some beautiful sights, we descended into a foggy Santander. Something I didn't take into account while booking this return flight is that Santander is not made for connecting flights. It's a small airport that sends you straight to the exit after you deplane. So I had to rush back into the terminal through security to finally get to the gate, where it was lost call already. Approximately 10 minutes after I got off the aircraft, I was back on it. For the return flight, I sat in the very last row, where there are only 2 seats on the right side of the aisle. Well, there is a third seat, but this one is reserved as a jump seat for a crew member. These 2 seats seem to be inconsistent with the layout as projected on Iberia's website. I guess that's due to the aircraft being second-hand. Seats in the last row do not recline. The legroom on a regular seat was rather bad, and since the seat in front of me was slightly shifted to the right, I couldn't really sit comfortably. For my return flight, I chose to get myself a Diet Coke, which surprisingly did come with ice and a slice of lemon. There are a couple of items available for in-flight shopping, but I really don't know who would buy these items here though. Soon enough, we started our descent, and less than 2.5 hours after I left Madrid, I was back already. They were great flights with a super friendly crew. I do wish that they would do something about the limited legroom though. Thank you very much for watching this trip report. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you won't miss next week's video, where I'll be comparing Iberia Express in both business and economy class. See you next week.